Hi there, and welcome back to the Message Marketing Pod. I'm your host, Christopher Melotti from Melotti Media, and this is episode 111, which is the 6 end-of-year content marketing tips to finish the business year off strong. So, if you're listening to this, you're probably in the final quarter of the year, more than likely, or you're heading towards the end of the year. So it's finally the time of the year where things are starting to wind down. There's Christmas festivities and your team are happy and they've completed all their projects and things are starting to slow down. However, despite the bright atmosphere, many Australian businesses typically experience a slowing down period right at the end of the year. Well, that's great over New Year's and we all deserve that break, believe me. You don't want the slowdown to happen too fast or to linger too long. And we all know the situation as businesses. If it starts too fast or lingers too long, your cash flow gets affected. And then you have to pay all these bills while there's no projects and income coming in. So, if you don't ramp up your marketing now and fill that pipeline up for the next couple of months, then you risk everything going cold until sometime in February or March. This is a very typical thing in Australia. So for Australian businesses listening, we are all too familiar with this. They usually say that our business year ends at Melbourne Cup, which is in November, and kicks back up in Australia Day around the mid-January. And so, sometimes it can even be February or even March. So can your business survive that long without a constant flow of sales? If no, which I'm sure you're probably saying, then now is the time to act as we're leading into the final quarter of the final part of the year. So my message to you is don't get caught off guard by the end of year slowdown business period that is all so common, particularly in Australia. Now, this time sets in really fast, and I'm talking from experience here. It catches many businesses, including my own, off guard pretty much every year. And this is the typical situation, right? So your business is booming in June and July. August and September are big months, right? So you start marketing thinking that all is great. You can just sail into Christmas. Then everything drops off. And you have what they call a famine period that can span literally for weeks or longer. And as I was saying, you've heard that saying, business shuts down between Melbourne Cup and doesn't begin until February. And it's the reality for many industries in Australia. So Australian businesses see it every year, and yet many don't prepare now to protect themselves from that slow period. So make this year the year that you buck this trend and prepare ahead so cash flow and sales don't suddenly disappear before you realize what happened. So don't let the end of year business slowdown period catch you off guard again. It's time to be proactive and protect your business. So I'm going to give you the tips and tricks and content marketing ideas that I use at Melotti Media around the final quarter of the year so that you can protect your business and kickstart that new year, but also protect yourself over the December-January period. Now, it's not to say that we want an influx of projects, but we do want projects in reserve so the pipeline is ready to go when you're back in your office. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here is now is the perfect time to take a look at your business objectives. Based on what you see, are you on track to meet or exceed your goals for the year? There's still plenty of time and opportunity now, and customers and clients are probably still out there looking for you. So even though you might be, thinking or hearing that customers are gone, chances are there's still demand around if you make a play for the final sprint of the year. So, you're probably thinking right now, but Chris, my marketing budget doesn't restart until January, or, but my main customers aren't looking to make decisions now. Usually that's actually a myth. And so you have to reevaluate, is that actually what's happening right now? And then even if it is true, what if I told you that getting a jump on marketing now could probably be the key to a faster comeback in the new year? So to best capture the spring and summer season sales, you need to make sure that your marketing plan is prepared and ready to go well ahead of time. So you can beat the end of year slowdown. Fill your pipeline up now so you've got a strong pipeline and strong cash flow no matter what. All right, so just quickly, just before I get to the tips, is just remember that there's a lag time between your marketing and its impact. So when you launch any form of marketing, it rarely gives you instant result. It takes a while to kick in. And so especially with content marketing that generates organic growth, it is a bit of a long-term play. So this means that there's no shortcuts and quick fixes. So if you're looking ahead to say January, February, March, the time to act is now at the end of the year. Because, like I know from experience that sometimes it can be as long as 90 days to start earning some really good results. So this means that the longer you wait, the longer it takes for your pipeline growth to set in. So conversely, the sooner you get started with end of year marketing, the sooner you can achieve your goals and protect your business from the slowdown period and even into the new year. Okay, so here are a few content marketing strategy considerations to think about. Number one is if you don't act now, the new year could be a rough start for you. So don't get relaxed in the holiday lull. Set up your content now, prepare all of your strategies, get your team together, come up with everything, and then put things in motion. Even if you have to use automation and automatic posting to get your social medias active, even when you're not in the office. Post those pieces of blogs and articles and brochures and send things out now. It's really important time. You'll be surprised how many clients and customers have more time than ever during the lull time. Number two is another strategy I say to use right now is be loud when your market is quiet. Content and copywriting that generates leads is a long-term strategy, and it's about being consistent. However, usually the reason why is because you're competing against a lot of noise from competitors and even non-competitors. However, in the final few months of the year, when other competitors and all those other alternatives are starting to slow down, why not explode on the scene? I know this from experience. I've done this many times. Even during COVID years ago, when everything went quiet, I was out there flying the flag. And so guess who everyone saw? It was Melotti Media. So do the same. Learn from my experience. By creating and publishing high quality content while other brands are quiet, you have a larger share of voice and you have more attention to be top of mind while your customers are impressionable and looking for more information. So don't forget that while they're engaged and have more time, be loud while the market is quiet. And as I said before, number three is typically people have more time right now. As the end of year sets in, people start slowing down in anticipation for the upcoming holidays and they start reevaluating what matters most to them and what their objectives are in the new year. So I want your brand to be the first thing that they see. It doesn't matter what you're selling, service, product, B2B, B2C, it doesn't matter, is that people are on holidays, they have more time to absorb things. What is it that you can put out there that's festive spirited or New Year spirited that can get them to go, oh, I must link that personal goal to what this company or brand is selling me? So all of these benefits can be achieved when you have a content marketing strategy for the last quarter of the year and you start acting now. Okay, so here are my final 6 content marketing tips for the last quarter of the year. One is set your final goals, right? So what I mean by that is don't just go, I want to be more present. Like, what do you want to do here? Do you want to improve brand awareness, boost revenue, increase conversions, improve brand loyalty, build rapport, kickstart January, whatever it is? Setting your version of these goals in the last few months will help you set your intentions and your direction for what you want to do with your content at the end of the year. For instance, you may want to double the November sales numbers from last year or increase your market share by 15% over the Christmas break while competitors are all quiet. Whatever it is, all is, it's good there. Number 2 is utilize Google Trends. So there's some great tools out there, many, many tools, but Google Trends is a really, really good thing. So as the year draws to a close, pay attention to Google Trends to understand how popular a search term is, especially with this unique end of year period. There's many tools. There's like Answer the Public. Look what's trending, see what's working, and then jump on the train. So see if you can join the trend so that your brand sticks out really, really well. As I said, the key to an excellent content marketing strategy is to produce relevant content that will pique the interest of your audience. So think about what's relevant in your sector for December around the festive holiday season and the New Year season in January. Then number 3 is create the right social media content. It's undeniable that people are on social media for hours a day. So it's always a good channel. So don't just be posting there because, like I find at Melotti Media, we do the end of year wrap-ups. Like, what was our most popular blog? What did we do for the year? What was our most amazing achievement? So think about all those kind of things that you can splash over social media. They're engaging and interesting. So don't just be there, be creative and wish everyone Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year, all of those good things. Be present, be active and be relevant. And number 4, be content consistent. What I mean by that is don't just drop off the face of the earth during this time. Customers' attentions have evolved. We used to expect that, brands would disappear during this time, but now they don't. So be that brand that's around, say Happy New Year, like greet them, be around, be consistent, keep sending them articles and say, January is a great time to learn. Here's some of the things that I've put together, or my business or our brand has put together, that you should know in this new year. Number 5 is diversify your content. Not all content types are made equal, so it's important to determine what types of content would benefit your business goals that you set in number 1. So, if you've written a blog, make it into a video, make it into a podcast, make it into an infographic, a survey, all of those kind of great things people love. So diversify your content so you can really get out there and cast a wide net during this time. And last but not least, number 6 is repurpose and update your existing content. So what's a really good way to do things is content recycling. So have a look at your previous blogs. For example, take an existing blog and apply different buyer persona and write that. Use a blog as a podcast or a video script like I'm doing right now. Transcribe a video into an article. Take a piece of content and turn the facts and stats into an infographic, whatever it is. Take your old content and reuse it and reshare it. It's a really good time. Don't think you're spamming people, because a lot of people won't see your content the first time. So don't forget to be there, be present. As I said, last but not least is market your brand strongly at the end of the year. Whether you're looking to wrap up the year with a win or gain a head start in the new year to come, remember to keep your content marketing efforts strong all year long, including those often overlooked last quarter months. Here at Melotti Media, we have 100 satisfied clients who have achieved success by doing this with us. So by getting us to do content over the Christmas break into January and keep publishing, because it just means that then you can get out there, be known, be seen, and be relevant. So investing in a professional copywriting service like Melotti Media, it actually saves you time and money, because you're producing all this quality brand messaging and content marketing that sells and builds your online presence during the holiday season, so that when you get back to your office, it's just done. So we have marketing holiday packages. If you want to have a look at them, you can visit our website at melottimedia.com.au and go to our packages tab. You can see some of the holiday content packages that we do there. And it just means that then you're at the right place at the right time by ensuring ongoing, consistent communications with your audience to maintain and build brand recognition, especially during those times when they're on holidays. So don't leave the final months of the year to chance. Be proactive with your content so that you continue to gain traction and fight that quote unquote quiet time that competitors simply just accept. So, Melotti Media can help you. If you need assistance, reach out to us. You can visit our website at melottimedia.com.au, or you can email us at enquire@melottimedia.com.au. We are always happy to chat with you. So visit our website, have a look. We've got a 1-800 number, 1-800-663-342 if you want to talk, if you want to discuss your needs. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast episode 111. My name is Christopher Melotti from Melotti Media, and please subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much.